pour.
Prison saloon
patio.
That lawn inside our cell is coming in nicely.
It makes our saloon patio look so festive.
It does.
The flamingo you made out of Bucktooth Marie's retainers is such a nice touch.
It is. Look, I think that's a tooth and a tongue chunk.
You know, the grass is almost too long.
The only time I like long grass is when it's covered in buds.
You know, we are so corrupt in prison.
Ugh, we are. Recreational drugs are so plentiful in prison.
They are, but you know, I really like to do something about that grass. Drive me crazy. Well, if it isn't Mr. Morris, my favorite extra sexy prison guard.
Hello, Miss Lucy. Say, that grass is coming in like gangbusters.
I think it's a little too long, Morris. I wish there was some way I could cut it.
Well, you're not allowed any kind of blades since the incident.
I know, Morris, but I mean...
What if a big, strong prison guard was to graze on the grass to make it short?
Well, that's a great idea. Where are you going to find a... Oh no.
We'll let you watch us give each other pitties.
Morris starts grazing.
Oh.
Lights out!
Morris immediately goes to sleep and starts snoring.
He can't sleep here, Lucy. We'll get in trouble.
Hold on. I'm going to go through his pockets. Okay, I'm good. Just cover him up with an old blanket. Nobody will notice.
Vivian covers Morris with an old blanket.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Viv.
The girls fall fast asleep.
Ow! Push the panda! The panda can't have my spine!
Lucy, I'm never going to be able to sleep with him making that kind of racket.
My neck is a sun-dried tomato!
Me either.
What are we going to do?
Stop in Ohio! For the toads!
I got it.
In front of the parole board.
Oh, I hardly glued that guard's lips shut at all.
He was asking for it. Or he would have been, if his lips weren't soon shut.
Back in the prison saloon.
What's a few more years? At least we can sleep. Good night, Vivian.
Good night, Lucy.
And welcome to Out Fiesta, episode 13. I have a necklace in my colon.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I
Give
want
it up for... You can't have it, Rob.
Oh, damn it.
A promise ring, of course, but no colon necklace.
Buzzkill.
Give it up for our amazing
Friggin'
cast.
tease.
Cassidy Kennedy. Robb Hudspeth.
Boom.
Nicole Hodges.
Holla.
I am Richard Houghton.
Richie.
And now give it a I wish I knew how to speak. And now, a quick word from one of our fake sponsors.
Okra O's.
This breakfast is boring, Mom.
Life isn't one Civil War reenactment after another, Susie.
Okay. What does that have to do with my boring breakfast?
Nothing. I was just distracting you. It's what parents of precocious children do.
Hey there, Mom.
I'm not your mother.
Is that announcer my brother?
What if I told you I had a cereal that was fun and nutritional?
I'd say prove it, bitch.
Is that announcer your child or your bitch?
Tell me about this Wonder cereal.
Well, why don't I let Dave, the okra ocelot, tell you all about it?
Then why are you here? Leave.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Susie.
Who are you?
I'm Dave, the okra ocelot. Susie.
You're funny. Your slime makes me giggle.
Stop wasting our time and tell us about your effing cereal.
You're direct, Mom. I like that.
Hey, Ocelot, you better not be hitting on me in front of my kid. The last cereal mascot that did that, he ain't been seen in years.
Tell them about Okra O's, Dave, the okra ocelot.
I thought I told you to leave.
We've taken all the slimy okra goodness out of okra and baked it into little pellets.
Ew, like rabbit pellets?
Exactly. We slapped some brown sugarish flavoring on them and are asking you to throw them in a bowl with some milk and Feed them to your kid.
What makes them fun?
That's all water under the bridge.
What?
That's my catchphrase.
What a terrible catchphrase for an okra ocelot.
I tried to tell them that. Please eat the cereal. I need this gig.
Here goes nothing.
Don't overrate it, Susie.
Okra O's! That's all water under the bridge.
Mommy, my throat is closing up.
Snuggletown Deli, the barn.
Well, there's a storm coming, and Eppie, the honeybee, is trying to move Evan, the cow, into the barn before it starts to pour. Hopefully, through friendship and teamwork, the Snuggletown Deli 4 can keep Evan dry and safe.
That old moo cow doesn't want to budge.
Did you call Evan a moo cow, Rita the swallow?
That's like calling Eppie, the honeybee, a buzz bee.
Lay off! I had a rough night. Kenny the fish who can live on land. You ever sleep on a power line?
Maybe Evan doesn't understand why going into the barn is important in a rainstorm.
I like the rain. It helps me breathe. Hoppy the grasshopper.
Evan, I think it would be in your best interest to head into the barn before the storm comes. I wouldn't want you to get wet or electrocuted.
Especially before the farmer wants to electrocute you to death for your meat. That's assuming he doesn't just bash you between the eyes with a sledgehammer.
Rita!
Oh, he's not budging.
Maybe if I can back up and hop into him, I can knock him into the barn.
Hurry, Hoppy! The storm is coming.
Wait, we agreed to that plan? I thought we were still brainstorming.
Well, you know, in Snuggletown, whenever any of us gets an idea, we immediately try it without weighing its merits.
Well, now, I do know that, but the more I think about it, this...
On the count of 3.
1,
Sorry, it's so hard to breathe. 2.
3.
He's backing up.
he's running at full speed.
He's jumping into Evan the cow.
Oh, is it working?
Evan is swatting him down with his tail.
He looks a little dazed.
Oh, that was a terrible idea. I almost died.
Do you hear that thunder?
Rita, can you fly the barn door open?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nice job, Rita. The door is open. Now, Eppie, can you sting Evan, and maybe that will prompt him to run into the barn?
If he's allergic to me, he'll die when I sting him.
Won't you die if you sting him?
Probably.
I thought we always tried ideas as soon as we thought of them here in Snuggletown.
Look, he's going into the barn on his
Oh,
own.
of course he is. Only one of us had to be injured.
Was that a raindrop?
Well, either a raindrop or my grasshopper blood splashed on you. Not cool.
We were saying hooray because Evan is safely in the barn. We'll say hooray again when you heal.
And we got him there through friendship, teamwork, and cooperation.
And only one of us had to get hurt.
I see how it is.
Uncle Vic.
Guns.
Where'd you get that laptop, Katie?
You know, it would be best if I didn't answer that question, Uncle Vic.
What's your porn site du jour?
I'm looking at Craigslist.
Oh, nice. Looking for a date? I'm free if you're buying.
How desperate do you think I am?
Well, you are staying here. Selling something?
Laptops. But that's not why I'm on here.
Well, be careful about any of them audition notices. Some of them will drug you up, make you do crazy spit on video. And they're the bad ones, too.
I need a gun, Uncle Vic.
Damn, Katie, something I said?
No,
Did?
no.
Armed robbery is a bold career choice.
I'm not any kind of robber.
Why do you need it?
Why does anyone need a gun?
Well, the Constitution guarantees that all Americans get guns.
I'm not entirely sure that that's true.
Keeps the tyrants from our own backyards.
We don't have a backyard, but there are roaches a foot deep on our patio.
Guns settle arguments when reasoning don't do the trick.
I prefer walking away.
Oh, sorry, Gandhi. Then why do you need a gun?
For protection.
Are you looking for an automatic weapon?
A machine gun? I mean, do I look like Al Capone?
Ow, what the F?
You paused way too long.
Do you know how to shoot?
I'm not bad at it.
So, like, if an older gentleman had too much to drink and was in your room going through your purse for smoke money, could you hit him?
With one shot, I would explode his pecker like a water balloon.
You would aim for the pecker?
I always aim for the pecker. I mean, why do you ask?
Well, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to give you one of my guns.
And?
I'm going out drinking tonight, and I'll probably need some smokes. Can we wait until Thursday?
You're the best, Uncle Vec.
Hey, look on Craigslist and see if you can find a bulletproof pecker vest.
Okay. Wow, like 20 listings.
Practical
Kung Fu Bazaar.
The boys help out selling tickets for Kay's charity bazaar. Lou blows all his money at the kissing booth, and Bud tries raising some funds with the old shell game. Kay and Mrs. Fields sit on a park bench.
You know, I hate to say it, Kay, but you're on thin ice.
You were smiling when you said that, Mrs. Fields.
Hatred makes me giddy.
But I am very passionate about my charity.
Passion doesn't raise money, though I have seen it do crazy things to a big lug's pants.
What are you saying?
The slightest hint of possible sex gives men boners.
About me being on thin ice.
Oh, I'm saying if your charity doesn't raise at least $14,000, I'm running it out of town.
You can't run a charity out of town.
Try me.
It's a food pantry. Families were starved.
Well, then I guess it puts a lot of pressure on you.
Why does it matter if the food pantry raises money?
It makes my cut bigger.
You profit from charities?
You make getting rich from people less fortunate than me sound like a bad thing.
How do you sleep at night?
On drugs. With gigolos. Next question.
Exterior, Kay's roof. Kay is surrounded by empty wine boxes.
I can't believe my charity's going to fall. And all of those families are going to starve. If only a pair of loser idiots could help me.
Bud and Lewis, covered in newspapers, startle awake.
Sounds promising.
Let me get my camera. Maybe she wants us to model.
Kay bounces wine boxes off their heads.
Ow.
You knuckleheads, I have a real problem.
What can we do to help?
That requires a minimal amount of effort.
And doesn't cost any money.
Right, no money.
Kay puts Lewis in a headlock.
Ow.
You know I work at the food pantry, right?
I just thought you shopped there.
Mrs. Fields is going to run my charity out of town if I don't raise $14,000 at the charity bazaar.
We can sell tickets for you.
Kay releases Lewis.
Selling takes effort.
Hey, Lewis here could sell mattresses to a bedbug.
That seems like a pretty easy sell.
Well, I don't speak bedbug. I have to rely on nonverbal cues. Bud here could sell injured bunnies to a wolf.
Again, easy sell. But I'll take your help.
We have one condition.
Leprosy.
Yeah, but one condition for helping you.
Oh boy. Here we go.
We get to attend the charity bazaar.
That's it?
What did you think it was going to be?
Something deviant. But I totally would have gone for it.
Damn it!
Bud, let's sell some tickets.
Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, Bud.
And now the gong. City Street. Bud is dressed in nicer clothes than usual. Lewis is disguised as a hungry person. A small crowd gathers.
Oh, hello there, my good man. You look mighty hungry.
Why, I am mighty hungry. You are very perceptive.
I wish there was a way I could get you some food to eat.
You could give me some food. I see a sandwich in your pocket.
I could give you this sandwich in my pocket, but you would be back tomorrow looking for food in my pants.
I don't think I would.
Or I could give you this sandwich, but you would probably find a way to make it into meth.
Oh, if you could turn sandwiches into meth.
What if there was a food pantry and your community could provide you with a way to make your own sandwiches?
Like, supply me with my own personal sandwich artist?
Bud fans out some bazaar tickets.
And what if there was a charity bazaar where for the small price of a ticket, you could gamble legally in a way that seemed respectable?
Well, that sounds too good to be true. Which, of course, means it's true.
Hey, for only $5 a ticket, you can support a great charity and feel good about yourself. And also win a cake.
Cakewalks!
Hell yes! Not only that, but you can have your picture taken with that waitress you think could probably score with under the right circumstances.
Really? Oh, how cool is that? Here's $5.
Disguised, Kay steps forward from the crowd.
What's in it for my gender?
Is helping the hungry enough?
It's close. Sweeten the pot.
Under the table weed.
You can't do that.
Shotgunned directly into your mouth by that nice young man at the bar who seems like he gets you.
Well, I'm not sure if the weed thing is legal.
Too late. I have already promised it.
The crowd rushes Bud to purchase tickets. The bazaar is 2 booths, a kissing booth, and a guess the mystery shot card table.
Put her there, pal.
I need context.
Mrs. Fields holds out her hand to shake.
Oh.
Kay reluctantly shakes hands.
I never thought you had it in you.
You know English is my first language, but I'm having the hardest time following you.
You did good, Kay. You raised $14,002 for our charity.
That's terrific.
After my cut, that's like $70 to feed the hungry.
You country ham.
What an unusual exclamation.
Interior, the kissing booth. Jojo applies Carmex liberally to her mouth. Lewis approaches with a stack of $1 bills.
So, do I pay before or after?
You don't pay. This is for the good of mankind.
Well, it's definitely going to be for the good of Lewis kind.
Do you know how it works?
Well, kissing? I think so. I've been doing it since I was 35.
I mean, are you sure you're willing to do this?
I was born willing to kiss people for money.
There's a little more to it than that.
Less talking, more puckering.
You understand what happens after we kiss,
Yeah,
right?
I like to live in the moment. Let's do this.
If you say so.
Lewis kisses Jojo.
Now you kiss them.
Wait,
Rednecks lick their lips.
that's not how a kissing booth works.
Well, we changed it, silly, from a kissing booth into a canker store.
Bud sets up what he thinks is a shell game.
Step right up. I have 3 shells and 1 pea. If you can figure out which shell you can hear the ocean in, you win.
What's the P for?
I dig single peas.
Well, that is exactly how a shell game works. Say, you're not trying to trick me, are you?
This game is on the up and the up.
But is it on the level?
I think those are kind of the same thing.
Let's play. Here's my dollar. How much do I win if I can hear the ocean?
$3.
Now that seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair. Let's do it.
That's not part of the game.
Play the game.
Oh, round and round the shells go. Where they stop, nobody knows. All right, Mrs. Fields, which one do you think you can hear the ocean in?
That one.
Exterior, Kay's roof.
I can't believe the position you men have put me in.
Did you say position?
If you make a joke about a sexual position, I swear I'll gut you.
I thought you were able to raise enough money for your charity. I kissed a ton of rednecks.
The money Bud lost to Mrs. Fields on the shell game canceled out the money you made kissing a ton of rednecks.
Yeah, it wasn't all bad. I have a new fondness for missing teeth. A new fondness and some tongue cuts.
And even though I lost all of your charity money, I have become a bit of an on-demand sex worker for Mrs. Fields.
Yeah, kung fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Louis!
Car wash soap opera.
Where am I? What's happened?
You gave us quite a scare.
You're in the back of my station wagon, Clayt. I'm letting the suds sit before I complete my rinse. Don't you remember?
The last I remember, I was talking to Selena about my brake lines and snow cones, too.
That's the last thing that you remember.
I remember Murdoch telling me that he was letting the suds sit before he completed his rinse.
Before that, Clayt, my darling.
What did you call me?
Clayt.
You called me your darling.
This is a little awkward for me. I'm going to vacuum the floor mats.
Thank you, Murdoch. You'll never know how important you are to me.
Couldn't you just tell me?
My words don't come easily as my sister.
Dang! That got mean fast. You know, your sister Darla and I have a bit of a past.
Everyone knows that, Murdoch. Everyone. My sister has trouble keeping her mouth shut.
One of the reasons she's so popular.
You called me darling, Selena.
This is where we were before. Once again, awkward. Once again, floor mats.
Yes, Clayt, I called you my darling. What else would I call you?
I thought you hated me.
How could I ever hate you, my darling?
I'm not confessing to anything, but you have fairly good evidence that Darla and I were hooking up on the regs. Your sister, Darla.
The only evidence I care about is that you're alive, and I love you.
I ran out of quarters. Anyone?
Don't you love me, Clayt?
I'll find some quarters somewhere else. You two have the slowest conversations.
Love is complicated, Selena. Like figuring out exactly when to apply the clear coat wax.
It doesn't have to be, Clayt. We can make it simple. Don't you remember our love-making while you were drifting in and out of your heart attack-induced coma?
Oh, not really. Was I good?
Dynamite.
Did I say I loved you then?
Hey, knock, knock. Look who's here.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, I hope it's a bird-shaped air freshener.
We should only be so lucky. Hello, Darla.
Hello, sis.
Hello, Darla.
Hello, Murdoch.
Hello, Darla.
Hello, Clayt. Am I interrupting anything?
Probably. They have very slow conversations.
Good. Because I have an announcement to make.
So do I. I love you, Selena.
And I love you. If you two will get out of the car, we'd like to do it while the suds on the window are still bubbly.
I'm pregnant!
Do you know who the father is?
I do.
Jewelry
Good.
We now join Jewelry Good. Why do we keep letting Doug name shows? Already in progress.
And we're back. The next hot item on today's Jewelry Good is this stunning tortoise pendant.
Doug likes jewelry!
Damn it, Doug! We know that. The tortoise has a prominent position as a symbol of steadfastness and tranquility in religion, mythology, and folklore from around the world.
One thing about turtles is that they have shells!
Our synthetic red opal inlay Hawaiian sea turtle pendant is a
Turtles go on land and on water!
perfect example of a piece of jewelry that you will want to own.
Be careful when you put jewelry in your mouth. It takes almost no effort to swallow it. I have a necklace in my colon. Sometimes when I fart, it jangles.
The bright polish of the turtle charm is enhanced by the rhodium plating on the .925 sterling silver.
The Lone Ranger used to say, "Hi-ho, Silver!"
Doug, you're not helping.
One time I helped a turtle across the street, but then it was on the wrong side. Turtles have shells. Shells are no match for tires.
Nautical jewelry is always a winner, especially when given to help someone celebrate an October birthday. I was waiting for you to interrupt me.
I like birthdays and I like jewelry.
My colon has some earrings too.
And there it is. At this great price, only $12.95.
Or $129.50 for 11.
It's not going to last long.
No, it's not going to last long. I like jewelry. The end.
Entertain That, featuring mean entertainment jokes from 2006.
Production has stopped on NBC's Blind Date while Warner Brothers Domestic Television Distribution's Eliminate hasn't been renewed for the 2006-2007 season. Sources said NBC is rushing into production their new dating-related show called Strangers Making Out in Hot Tubs, possibly leading to sex. Chlamydia loves suds.
Those shows were shockingly similar. Michael Flatley has won a court ruling that allows him to sue a woman who claimed he had sexually assaulted her after he provided indisputable evidence that he has genitals in the shape of a flamingo. Nothing yucky about that story. Must be terrible to have flamingo-shaped genitalia. Rob?
Oh, you get used to it, Nicole. Oh, you get used to it. Hey, American Idol star Katharine McPhee faced her eating disorder when she first sat down to eat with fellow bulimics in a rehabilitation center. Said McPhee, "The whole thing made me want to throw up. Good thing it's 2006. We could get in trouble for doing that joke 10 years into the future."
Eva Longoria begged her bosses on Desperate Housewives to stop making her take baths on the TV show because she hates spending all day naked in water. Her bosses quickly reminded her how many people with her talent are serving food in elementary school lunch lines. Would you like a roll with that, Eva?
Thus ends episode 13. Give it up for our amazing cast and let them plug whatever they want to plug. Cassidy.
Wait, we need to give a big shout out to Littles, our man over here.
Littles.
Running all this
Littles.
stuff. Littles.
Cassidy.
Big shout out to the Rock Focus Film Festival.
Yay.
Rob and I got nominations.
Yeah,
So
Holla.
excited.
Represent.
Yeah.
Film 2% Evil got nominated for Best Film, so really, really hoping for that one. Keep a look out for the next film that I just got cast as lead female in, has distribution, all that good stuff, called Cherokee Creek. Will be coming out later this
Very
year.
fancy.
Excited.
Sweet. Next weekend, I believe it's the 19th of November, Saturday night at the Texas Theater, will be the red carpet premiere of the movie Prepper. Prepper, Prepper. So I have a little role in that, so it should be a lot of fun. So come out and see that. Should be cool.
I want to give a big shout out to the two films I got to work on for Rack Focus, for Disavowed and for Elements of Us. It was wonderful, and two amazing directors, Kirby Slusser and Stanley Ray Baker. But coming towards the end of November, and there'll be announcements, I'll be making my directorial debut in a short film called OK, and we'll be hosting auditions for that, so be on the lookout for all that kind of good stuff.
Okay.
And for Out Fiesta, we'll be hosting the very scary Christmas
Yes.
Film race.
race.
Yeah,
Yes.
film festival.
12th of December.
Yes,
Look for-
12th of December with Joseph Spector and Justin Powers, and it's going to
The
be really
demonic
And I
Demonic
believe, is it the
Crew.
second is the date that it
Race.
starts?
That's the
The
kickoff,
race
yeah.
starts that weekend. And then,
We'll put a link in there so everybody can kind
now,
of follow
are we
along.
going to be there for that too?
No,
Do we know?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
As far as I know, we're only there on the 12th.
All right, thanks. Special Thanksgiving episode next week.
Woo!